Hey guys, welcome to Ark Survival Evolved on a Patreon server. Howdy. This video will be just kind of a little simple base touring video of my base. Hope everybody enjoys. So this is the view from my deck. And this is after the Redwood Forest update, which wiped out a lot of my builds here. I was to believe it was to take all, wipe out everything, but it never did. So that was nice. I did have to fix a few things, which was fine. Gives me the chance to change some things I wasn't quite happy with. But this is pretty much just my house. I do have a little greenhouse set up here, but this is just if you need vegetables in a hurry, I have them, so it's kind of nice and convenient. Shut that so my beetle don't get out. But other than that, I do have another area with a greenhouse setup. I do build here with Guppy. The addition to of the Redwood Forest is great for us because it just beautifies everything. This is kind of our building area. We just got all this reset back up. We had destroyed it all for the supplies, and it turned out we didn't have to. Here's our little deck area. We do have to do some repair work over here yet. As you see, our flag is floating. There used to be a big rock there, so we have to change a few things. Somebody crashed out on my table. Must have had too rough of a night. Crashed out on the picnic table. This is kind of the scorpion hut. I do have a taming pen here, which we're kind of lucky that tree wasn't in our taming pen. And we got big enough to get whatever we want in there. Some frogs. This is the top of our taming pen. This building here is our birdhouse, which I'll show you the inside of that. Quetzals, we lost like 3-4 Quetzals during the update. Not really sure what happened. I don't know if they flew away. I don't know if they weren't by a feeding trough and maybe they starved to death. I'm not 100% sure. But this is the view from this upper deck of the birdhouse, which is nice. As you can tell, I like having buildings with decks. Those two buildings over there or that big building is Direwolfs and Gigantos, which I will go show you. Gotta get in this way. I do oops, I left the door open from the last time I was here, which is bad because this leads to the outside. So terror birds, anything smaller can get in through this little entrance. Doesn't happen very much, but sometimes I'll come through the entrance and be surprised by a terror bird or a raptor. It's not bad unless they're really high level. Then it kind of stinks a little. Direwolfs, some sabers, and my gigantos are back here. I was the giganto breeder and the direwolf breeder on the server before the update. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do after the update. A lot of people that played on here no longer play on here. This server gets wiped every year. A lot of them moved to a Patreon server that gets wiped every 4 months. Me personally, I don't like when it gets wiped every 4 months. I like to, build stuff, so I don't like to have it wiped every 4 months. Because then you just kind of got to start over. Which I don't mind every year, but every 4 months is a little too much for me. And then this fence, I got the candy squad up here, which is just a bunch of raptors, all named after candy. But I was surprised this fence, which goes all the way around here, made it through the Redwood Forest update. That's the start of a tree fort I think Guppy's making. And then I do have troughs up here, so we can move some dinos up here. So yeah, but a lot of this made it. I did have a little fence kind of like over by this rock part that attached to this fence. These two areas were separated, which I broke some, and I noticed that some of it didn't make it through the update, which is fine. It just saves me the problem of having to break it down. So I was okay with that. If I can break this foundation. I am going to be starting a new series on a different server. So starting out, I'm going to try to post a video weekly, maybe a couple a week. I do have a full-time job and kids, so I am pretty busy at times. This overlooks our water pen for like sarcos and spinos. Let me go get on Crunch. Crunch is my favorite RG. So as you can see, he's level 291, which his stats are pretty good. But he's my favorite. He holds his own. But here is some sarcos, and our T-Rexes are down here, which we do have some pretty baller T-Rexes. You can look by the levels. Turtles. This is the Blue Man Group turtles. These are battle turtles. That's what they were. The stats were raised for, and everything were battle turtles. Over this way, we have a start of a boat. we do have another base. This is our Black Beach base, which is more or less... Ooh, something's getting attacked. Oh, through the wall. Let's get rid of this. As you see, it really doesn't take too long to kill things with Crunch. This is our greenhouse area. We do have a rock since the update through the floor, which is actually kind of cool because it didn't bust the floor out, it just kind of came through. We have our kibble making setup here with fridges, eggs. Do I have anything to put in there? No. Oh, I have an egg. Let me throw the egg in there. And we do have some kibble and stuff. We got jerky and we got some vegetables in there. This is our greenhouse. They're beetles. I like how I made the greenhouse. It when all the plots are planted, it like produces way more than anybody ever needs. So I don't really keep it all planted. Maybe in the future I'll get it all planted again so other people can have vegetables and stuff also. But that's just kind of the greenhouse. And this is a start of a house that Guppy made. Not really sure what's going on with it. Who knows, we might use it for something. It might, you know, little remodel, maybe some dino storage or something. Turn it into, we could probably turn it into a giant nursery or breeding area. And then I do have dinos on wander. And attack my target or neutral to protect over here. As you can see, like this rock through the wall. Since the update, we do have some rocks, which is kind of weird because I didn't think it was supposed to affect anything on this side of the river. But obviously it did, which is fine. But we have a few things over here. But we don't organize too much over here. This is just kind of just an extra storage area for dinos. Let's fly back to the main base. But as you see, the redwood forest is kind of really added what this map needed. Not sure if I really like the snow biome being as large as it is now. I don't mind the snow biome, but I think the size of it before was okay. I wouldn't mind maybe seeing another redwood biome there. I think that redwood trees add a lot, and just having this one biome, kind of, I think people will crowd here to build, and I think it'll get kind of crowded because everybody wants to build in the redwood biome. And who knows, maybe not. But this is the base. Let me actually put Crunch in the birdhouse. Oops. I hate when I get stuck. There we go. maybe. No, get out of there. Here, let's just do that. Let's move this up. Oop, now I'm stuck. Well guys, this has been a quick little base tour. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Adios, amigos. Rats out.